Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of All Around GW. My name is Etia,
I'm Adrian.
and here we have a few special guests with us joining from the JROTC program. If y'all want to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Cadet Major Cole Ledges, and I'm the Executive Officer.
I'm Cadet Major Zachary Lupo, and I'm the Operations Officer.
How do you feel that JROTC can help you in the future if you're thinking about joining the military?
So JROTC is run by the military. It's a leadership class, so you learn a lot of great leadership skills. And if you're in ROTC for 4 years, if you enlist, you get an automatic promotion and pay bump. So it's really useful if you're thinking about enlisting.
Do you feel JROTC has helped you be more successful as a student?
I think it definitely has, but not for all the reasons that people normally think. It helped me just get to school. It was a program that just made me want to come to school, and so because I was at school, I was just involved more and I had more time. I woke up and it just gave me a purpose to come to school with.
So, how long did it take you to be good at what you do?
It takes about a month or two to get the hang of things. Our lovely instructors teach us a lot, and they actually care that you understand the material versus test scores or anything like that. But yeah, after the first month or two, things start to get pretty easy.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about being in JROTC right now?
My favorite part is probably the Raider team. That's a physical fitness team. We go to competitions and compete against other schools, but it's really just a family. It's something to look forward to in the mornings, and it's a great way to stay in shape.
My answer is very similar. I like Raider. I like most of the special teams that we offer. We have the Raider team. I was the captain of the rifle team that we have here for 2 years. We have a color guard that we do that is really fun to do. We have drill team, which is the really fancy throwing around rifles and stuff. All the special teams are just such great teams to be a part of. It gives you a deeper connection with anyone else that you're in there with, and you get to do really cool stuff.
What do you think is your guys' favorites?
My favorite part of ROTC is our summer camp, JCLC. So you go to Fort Carson for a week and kind of live life as a soldier. You sleep in the barracks, and you get to tour the facility. I got to sit in a Abrams main battle tank, sit in Apache helicopters, all this really cool stuff. We learned how to rappel from special forces and how to apply a tourniquet.
Same. That whole thing is just awesome. There are not many opportunities that I've ever seen that allow you to actually live on an army base for a couple of days. It's awesome.
That sounds really interesting. I hear you have competitions for JROTC. What do those consist of?
All right, so as Cadet Major Lupo mentioned, we've got a bunch of special teams, and those compete against different schools, and sometimes against other schools in different states or even around the world. We actually have a rifle competition tomorrow, where our rifle team will go compete against other schools. We have a Raider competition coming up in South Dakota. We're actually going to travel there and compete in a big national event.
Some of the more standard competitions, like the one that we do in our district, like with the rifle and Raider team, you meet up with all the other battalions in DPS. We're the 6th Battalion, and so we just compete against them most of the time. Like for Raider meets, we just do a bunch of different CrossFit exercises, and it's scored that way. In rifle, they set up a variety of targets, they shoot it, and you compare it with other schools, and that's mainly how the competitions go.
So, I've noticed both of you guys are wearing 2 different uniforms. What's the difference between them?
All right, so I'm wearing the OCP. It's the camouflage uniform. It stands for Operational Camouflage Pattern. This is the uniform you wear if you go to summer camp or are a part of the Raider team. It's really cool. You can do a bunch of physical exercise in it, and I just love it a lot. You get patches with all the stuff you've competed in, and yeah.
Yeah, what I'm wearing right now is our ACSU, or just our Class A uniform, and it's just like the ones we wear to formal settings. Every week on Tuesdays we have an inspection where you put these on and you are graded on how well it's worn, if it's all put together, it all looks nice. That's kind of like the only thing we require in RTC. Actually, we just would like you to do the inspections. But yeah, this is mainly just for fancy stuff, and it does look pretty good, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to pay for those?
You do not. So they're issued to you by JROTC. You only have to pay for something if you lose it or damage it. But
Yeah.
you get your own locker here in the basement, so you don't really have a lot to worry about.
Yeah, and at the end, like, I'm a senior this year, and when I graduate, I can keep all of the awards and not have to, like, pay for them, so I can keep them as a memento.
Really?
Hang them up on your wall as a memory.
Yes, yeah. I know
Um,
exactly where I'm putting them, too.
What's a piece of advice that you would give someone that's wanting to join JROTC?
That's a good question. Probably just try
Yeah.
your best at it. None of the stuff we do is really that hard. It can just take a little while to get the hang of it.
Mhm.
But if you put more into the class, you're going to get a lot more out.
Mhm. Yeah, just get involved, try things out. It's just like experiment. Like, if you want to try one of our teams, you can. If you don't like it, that's good. There's just about anything that you can do in our class, and yeah.
Mm.
Okay, this is like gearing away from JROTC, but if you had like $10 million, name 3 things that you would do with it.
Ooh. I'm a huge aviation nerd, so I would probably take a ride in a P-51 Mustang.
Oh.
That's something I've always wanted to do. They're just an amazing aircraft.
I would travel. I would travel all around. I've already been a couple of places. I would love to revisit it again. But my first stop would definitely be Italy. I would spend weeks in Italy if I had that kind of money.
Why do you choose Italy, though?
Well, most of my family is from Italy. Very close relatives live there as well. It's just a really cool place. Yeah.
Is it required to join the military if you are currently in JROTC?
No, it is not. There's no military requirements or obligation as you come in. It's just run by the military, and it can help you if you want to go military. But our motto is to make better citizens, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like a community education program more than it is a military service program.
Yeah, and I had no interest in joining the military when I first got in ROTC my freshman year, but now I'm on the track to go to the Naval Academy and become a fighter pilot. So
Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
Well, really quick, I want to ask, Zach, you have all these, awards and patches and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't mind telling us what those are, and then yours as well.
Well, so when you go into special teams, you have the opportunity to get a bunch of these ribbons, but then these arcs right here, each of them represents a special team or a award that I've been given. So this top one means that I'm on staff, and then I just have ones like Raider team, Rifle team, and Color Guard, ones that I've been through before. I have my little marksmanship pin. My sophomore year, I scored in the upper 25% of shooters in the district, and so that's how I got this little award right here. At the end of the year, we're given a bunch of special awards, and I was given the Sons of the American Revolution Leadership Commendation and the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry Commendation. And then there's ones for participating in parades, for service projects. If you're involved in anything out of school, you can also get these. Like if you do well in academics, you get more. If you have good attendance, if you do any varsity sports, you get more. If you're in student government, you get more. Anything you could possibly think of, you can get an award for. And yeah, they're just really fun to just rack up as you go along.
all right, so for me, these are just like nameplates of the school, and then the branch is here, it's just ROTC. And on here, it's the unit I'm in, so just U.S. Army JROTC, and then I'm a part of the Raider team. So yeah.
And then one thing I did mention is these little cords right here. So as well as the arcs, as special teams that you get on, you can get these cords right here. This one's a rifle team ones, but then we have black for Raider, we have white for Color Guard. Our drill team is red, and this is our staff cord, which is only available if you get on staff.
I'm confused on like what actually is the Raider team.
So the Raider team is a physical fitness team. Every Monday and Wednesday at 7:15, we come to school and we just work out. That could be running around the track, doing push-ups. You might see us running through the school with sandbags and loud music. Yeah, just a bunch of physical activity.
Would you say that it's ever too late to join JROTC? Like if someone's a senior and they want to join?
It is not too late. So last year, actually, we had a senior. It was her second year, and she actually became the battalion commander, the highest position you can get. And I'm in my third year, and I'm a position below that. So really, if you try, you can do pretty much anything you want.
Yep. That's all there is to say.
Thank you for watching All Around GW. I'm Adrian.
I'm Itia, and thank you guys so much for being here. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
All right, thank you.